So it's the Athletic Mike Sando. He's been at ESPN, and Tier 1, the way it breaks down, Tier 1 is pretty simple. It's Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Matthew Stafford, which I like him. I don't know if he's a first-tier guy, but he had a great year last year. Hard to argue with all of that. If I'm with Wiggy and I'm splitting hairs, I have Mahomes as number one alone because of what he's done in the league. But the next tier is Jaden Daniels, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, C.J. Stroud, Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love, and Brock Purdy, which I totally disagree with. God, Brock Purdy is the luckiest man in America. Then we get to tier 3. Kyler Murray, who sucks. Did you see that performance over the weekend?
That interception he threw was hilarious.
Oh, my God. That was reminded – you know what, Sean? It reminded me of the Mack interception in Germany against the Colts.
Indianapolis.
Holy hell. It was like he has to be colorblind.
So good.
Aaron Rodgers, Tua, Trevor Lawrence, Geno Smith, Bo Nix, Sam Darnold. And he has Drake Maye as the 22nd rated quarterback in the NFL entering the 2025 season, ahead of only Caleb Williams, Bryce Young, Kirk Cousins, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, Michael Penix Jr., J.J. McCarthy, Daniel Jones, Joe Flacco, and AR-15 with the Colts. Yeah. So I feel like the nation is split on Drake Maye. There are a lot of people that view last year as an abomination where you can't really see too much good or bad out of it. He was led by a bad coach with a bad coordinator with no weapons on offense and no offensive line. And they think that this year he will rise above that now with a better coach, obviously a better coordinator, better line, and better weapons. And then there are people that see the mistakes and they bring up the one win and they say, this is who he is. He's overrated. So there's not, I think the Vegas number tells you a lot, 19.5 touchdowns. We've talked about it ad nauseum. But that tells you that America is not sold because Wiggy pointed out accurately last week, it's not about injuries because he really wasn't injured last year. He didn't miss. He missed part of a game. He didn't miss a start that he was healthy to play in and was the starter leading into the week. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's interesting.
Well, I think the thing about this list, so for people to understand when you're looking through it, because you're just putting guys in a tier and there's really – so what I wanted to make sure that I did was read what the tiers meant. So tier 1 is a quarterback that can carry his team – each week. The team wins because of him. He's what's that say? I can't see that.
I'm not.
It just says handles pure passing situations. He expertly. Sorry about that. Know what that word was as for a moment. Passing situation has no real holes in his game. Okay, I get that. Tier 2 is a quarterback can carry his team sometimes, but not as consistently. He can handle pure passing situations. So basically a guy that can carry his team. Tier 3 is a guy that they basically said is a legitimate starter, but needs a heavy run game or defense component to win. So needs things around him.
And let me tell you, if your third pick in the draft is that, you whiffed. Mm-hmm. Because we talked about it with my lead about the Josh Allen Bills and the way the NFL is. You have to have either, like the Eagles, have a tier 2 quarterback in Jalen Hurts with elite weaponry all around him and an all-time great defense the way they performed against the Chiefs, or you have to have a guy that elevates, and they don't believe that Drake Maye can
elevate. Tier 4 is a quarterback. He could be unproven player, meaning that he hasn't had enough time to get out there. He's still a young guy, or a veteran who ideally would not start. So I guess if you start to kind of break it down, that and tier 5 was a backup.
And tier 5 is just Mac Jones. They just have his picture.
Yeah, but like Curtis, you also have to realize too, like this is a tiers of right now. This isn't like a projection of where they think he will be. Like this is where they have him right this second. Right. After with the evidence you have, I think he's properly placed right around 22. Like that seems right. And by the end of this season, I agree with you. He should be in that second tier without a question.
If you need a heavy running game and a big defensive component to win, then Drake Maye is not everything we thought he was.
Yeah, in the future. This year, though, that's absolutely what you need. 100%. You cannot trot him out this year and expect him to win double-digit games or make a playoff run with nothing. Like, I think that's insane.
Then it's not about the quarterback, Shine.
What do you mean it's not about the quarterback?
This is about the quarterback's ability, not about what's around them.
Yeah, he's Curtis. He's still developing. He's not like this. Isn't peak
How many
Drake
year
Maye.
2 quarterbacks have gone to a Super Bowl, won a Super Bowl, been MVPs, been one of the best players in the league? It happens all the time.
Yeah, and those are guys that are drafted into great situations.
Okay,
like this
so,
is
but
not
you
one
keep
of
talking
those.
about every other factor. Him as a player, is he a great player?
Yes, he will be a great player, Curtis.
So
right
give me
now,
the other
you can't
quarterbacks that
possibly
were bad
expect him
early
to
and
say,
became great.
What do you mean bad? I mean, Josh Allen was not great early.
Right. So there's one. He needed weaponry.
Okay.
And he was a project from Wyoming.
Okay.
How was Lamar's?
You told me to give you
Lamar
an
was
example.
the MVP,
I was like
think.
Jared Goff.
Oh, Jared Goff.
He's not an elite quarterback.
Yeah,
No, I know, but he's a tier higher. He's a tier higher than
Jared
Drake.
Goff needed the right coach.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's more to football than just playing quarterback.
I know, but there's not more to this list than playing quarterback. That's what we're
I mean,
evaluating.
Joe Burrow wasn't great his rookie year, and then he got Jamar Chase, and he was tremendous his second year. Drake Maye does not have Jamar Chase.
No.
So you expect him to be a tier 2 quarterback by the end of the year?
Yes, at the end of the year, he should be firmly in that tier 2, in between 10 and 12.
Right.
Is what he should be.
I'm saying he can carry the team, but sometimes he could be a little inconsistent, right? But he's a guy that can carry the team. Don't need to have the greatest defense in the world. Don't need to have an unbelievable running game. Can handle pure passing situations.
And then your hope would be by year 4, he is at the end of year 3 into year 4, he is pushing his way into that first tier. That's the hope.
All right, let's hear from Randy from Providence, who has a thought on this. Randy, good morning.
Hey, good morning. I think Drake Maye's ranked at 22 right now is right, and I think what they're saying is right. You know, the projection, we hope he gets up there, but like I think the last time I called, I pointed out, this is a guy with no fourth quarter comebacks, no game-winning drives. I think that the rookie year, we haven't been able to rely on him yet. We hope that we can in the future, but, not quite yet. He hasn't quite worked his way into that second tier yet. I do think the Patriots game went well, and I want to know what you guys think about the offensive line and their run blocking. They looked really good. And I was curious what you guys think about the new kickoff rules, because they just look very different to me. The optics of it, it's practically a set play.
Yeah, I like it. I like that the kickoff returns are back. I hated that every drive started at the 25, 30-yard line.
Yeah, I like the new kickoff rule. Because you'll see more returns, and you'll see like plays that you saw from Travion Henderson, where it'll become part of the game to potentially being a good scoring opportunity for you if you have a good returner and you can get the blocks.
Yeah, it brings a playback that was basically, it used to be touchdown commercial, kickoff, touchback commercial, back to the field. This at least gives you something to watch.
All right, here's Walter from Boston. Walter, good morning.
Hey, I agree with Sean for this aspect. Curtis, if you go back and watch Josh Allen's first 2, almost 3 years, he was horrendous. And I'm not saying Drake Maye is Josh Allen, but you've got to at least give the dude like a full year. He can't really start the 5th or 6th game and he had nothing. You got to at least wait to see what at the end of the season, if he's still doing the same things, then I agree with you. But I agree that 20
horrendous is such a poor way to put it. He had 20 touchdowns and 9 picks. That is not horrendous.
After I played Drake Maye, I went back on YouTube and watched Josh Allen's first 2 years. There's some plays where you just would run off with your head on fire. They were that bad. So you got to wait and see what happens.
Right, but he had 20 touchdowns, 9 picks. I mean, that's not great, but it's not, he wasn't, whatever adjective he used, atrocious.
I mean, he was horrendous his first year. He was, 10 touchdowns, 12 interceptions?
So you think Drake Maye should be in the tier 2 category?
No, I agree with the list.
Okay.
I'm saying that is an accurate depiction of what Drake Maye has been and is not, I don't think Drake Maye is going to elevate everyone the way Scheim thinks he will. I think this season, I think you're right. I don't think I don't think you're wrong in that regard. I don't expect him to elevate everybody to like some playoff level this season, but by the end of the season, he should start doing that. Like, I think week 1, if you expect him to come out and be like, be a Pro Bowl quarterback or an all-pro quarterback right away, I think that's insane.
All right, well, the best part about the list is that Aaron Rodgers dropped from tier 1 to tier 3. So
I love it.
Yeah, you know that was coming.
Yep, exactly.